Yo, what is up everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Peter Parker here, back with another video. And today we're about to embark on an epic adventure to one of the coolest, most vibrant cities in the world, Amsterdam. Welcome to our guide on the top 10 must-visit places in Amsterdam. Get ready to experience the canals, the bikes, the art, and the amazing food. In this video, we'll explore some of the most iconic and fun spots in this beautiful city. We're talking about the Rijksmuseum, the Anne Frank house places you've seen in pictures your whole life. But also, some spots even didn't know about until I got here. Let's do this! Alright, first up we're hitting up the Rijksmuseum. This place is huge, like seriously massive. It's home to over 8,000 works of art and historical objects spanning over 800 years. You could easily spend an entire day here and still not see everything. Of course, you can't come to the Rijksmuseum without seeing Rembrandt's The Night Watch. It's even more impressive in person. The detail, the scale, the way it just draws you in, it's like stepping back in time. But don't just beeline it for the Night Watch and bounce. There's so much more to see here. You've got masterpieces by Vermeer, Frans Hals, and Jan Steen, all these Dutch masters you learned about in art history class. The architecture is stunning with these grand halls and intricate details. Pro tip, get there early. The crowds can get pretty intense, especially during peak season. Make sure to check out the museum's courtyard for a peaceful coffee break. This one's heavy, guys. The Anne Frank house is a place where history comes to life, but not in a happy-go-lucky way. Walking through the secret annex where Anne Frank and her family hid from the Nazis for over 2 years is a powerful experience. You'll see the cramped rooms where they lived, the diary where Anne documented her thoughts and feelings, and the marks on the wall where they measured Anne and her sister's height. It's impossible not to be moved by Anne's story, her resilience, her hope, her dreams for a better future. It's a stark reminder of the human cost of intolerance and prejudice. Anne Frank's story reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. Tickets sell out months in advance, so if you're planning a trip, book your tickets online as soon as possible. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this experience. Allow yourself to feel the weight of history and reflect on Anne's story. Okay, art lovers, this one's for you. The Van Gogh Museum is a must-visit for any fan of the iconic artist. We're talking about the largest collection of Van Gogh's paintings and drawings in the world. Over 200 paintings, 500 drawings, and 700 letters. You'll see all the famous ones, sunflowers, the potato eaters, almond blossoms, but you'll also get to discover some of his lesser-known works. What I love about this museum is that it tells the story of Van Gogh's life through his art. You can trace his artistic development from his early, darker paintings to the vibrant, expressive style he's known for today. The museum also does a great job of explaining the techniques and materials Van Gogh used. One thing I wasn't expecting was how moving it was to see his self-portraits. Make sure you grab the audio guide. It's super informative and adds another layer to the experience. You'll learn all sorts of interesting facts about Van Gogh's life and work. Alright, let's take a break from the museums and enjoy some fresh air in Vondelpark, Amsterdam's most famous park. This place is huge, like Central Park in New York City, but with way more bikes. It's a great place to rent a bike and explore the park's winding paths, lush lawns, and picturesque ponds. But even if you're not into biking, there's plenty to do. You can have a picnic by the water, soak up the sun on the grass, or grab a coffee at one of the park's many cafes. Keep an eye out for the open-air theater. They often have free concerts and performances during the summer. There's even a film museum inside the park. What I love about Vondelpark is that it's a place where you can truly relax and escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Bring a blanket, grab some snacks, and just enjoy the vibes. You might even catch a glimpse of some of the local wildlife ducks, geese, even the occasional heron. Get ready to wander because we're about to explore the Jordaan district, one of Amsterdam's most charming neighborhoods. This place is like stepping back in time, with its narrow canals, cobblestone streets, and picturesque houses. Forget the map, and just get lost in the maze of streets. You'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, vintage shops, cozy cafes, and art galleries showcasing the works of local artists. One of my favorite things to do in the Jordaan is to browse the independent boutiques. You'll find all sorts of unique souvenirs here, from handmade jewelry to vintage clothing to quirky home decor. And when you need a caffeine fix, pop into one of the many cafes. On Saturdays, check out the Lindengracht Market, a bustling street market where you can find everything from fresh produce to flowers to antiques. The Jordaan is also home to some of Amsterdam's best restaurants, so make sure you come hungry. Whether you're in the mood for traditional Dutch cuisine or something more international, you're sure to find something to tantalize your taste buds. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Dam Square, the beating heart of Amsterdam. This place is a whirlwind of activity with street performers, pigeons, tourists, and locals all converging on this historic square. Dominating the square is the Royal Palace, an impressive 17th century building that's still used by the Dutch royal family today. Take a tour inside to marvel at the opulent interiors and learn about the palace's fascinating history. Right next to the palace is the Nieuwe Kerk, a 15th century church that's now used for exhibitions and special events. Dam Square is also a great place to people watch. Grab a coffee at one of the cafes lining the square and watch the world go by. You'll see street performers juggling, playing music, and creating art, adding to the lively atmosphere. Be prepared for crowds, especially during peak season. And don't forget to take a selfie with the I Amsterdam sign. It's a must-do for any first-time visitor to the city. Calling all beer lovers. The Heineken experience is a must-do for anyone who enjoys a cold one. But even if you're not a huge beer drinker, it's a fun and interactive experience that offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of one of the world's most famous beers. Housed in the original Heineken brewery, the Heineken experience is a self-guided tour that takes you through the brewing process from start to finish. You'll learn about the ingredients, the history of the Heineken family, and the company's global reach. The Heineken experience is full of interactive exhibits and multimedia installations that make learning about beer fun and engaging. You can even create your own personalized Heineken bottle. Of course, no visit to the Heineken experience would be complete without a tasting session. At the end of the tour, you'll get to sample some of Heineken's finest brews in a cool and atmospheric bar. Pro tip: book your tickets online in advance to avoid the queues. And if you're a real Heineken enthusiast, opt for the VIP tour, which includes a private tasting session and a personalized gift. All right, folks, it's time to see Amsterdam from a whole new perspective: the water. A canal cruise is a must-do for any visitor to Amsterdam. It's the best way to experience the city's iconic canals and see the picturesque houses that line the waterways. Trust me, Amsterdam looks completely different from the water. You'll see iconic bridges, charming houseboats, and hidden courtyards. Opt for a daytime cruise to soak up the sun, or a romantic evening cruise to see the city lit up. Some cruises even offer dinner or drinks on board. I recommend a glass-covered boat, especially if it's chilly out. Keep an eye out for the unique and quirky houseboats. Get ready to shop till you drop at the Albert Kuip Market, the largest and most famous street market in the Netherlands. This place is a sensory overload in the best possible way. With over 260 stalls, you'll find fresh produce, seafood, clothing, souvenirs, and Dutch specialties like stroopwafels and cheese. But let's be real, the food is the main attraction here. From Indonesian satay to Surinamese roti to Dutch herring, come hungry and ready to try new things. The market is a great place to experience local culture and rub shoulders with Amsterdammers. Even if you're not shopping, the Albert Kuip Market is worth a visit just for the atmosphere. Last but not least, we're heading to the Nemo Science Museum, a fun and interactive museum that's perfect for families and anyone who loves science and technology. This place is seriously cool, guys. Forget boring exhibits and dusty artifacts. At Nemo, you get to learn about science by doing. You can experiment with illusions, explore the human body, and even generate your own electricity. One of the highlights of the museum is the rooftop terrace, which offers stunning panoramic views of Amsterdam. It's the perfect place to take a break from the exhibits and enjoy the scenery. Make sure you check out the giant ship's hull on the museum's exterior. You can actually climb inside and explore. Inside, there's a whole exhibit on shipping and Amsterdam's maritime history. Even if science wasn't your favorite subject in school, I guarantee you'll have a blast at Nemo. It's the perfect place to unleash your inner child and learn something new at the same time. So there you have it, folks. My top 10 must-visit places in Amsterdam. This city is truly one of a kind, with something to offer everyone. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our tour of Amsterdam's top spots. From the incredible museums and historical sites to the charming neighborhoods and lively markets, Amsterdam is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. I hope this video inspires you to book your own trip and experience the magic of Amsterdam for yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. And if you've been to Amsterdam, share your favorite spots in the comments below. Until next time, peace out.